If you were to ask your parents what was one thing they did or someone they knew who liked sports did growing up, I'm sure it would have been collecting trading cards. Sports cards are pretty popular in the United States, as over 43 million of them were sold on eBay in 2021. I'm sure you have seen the most expensive cards from other sports like the MLB or the NBA. But what are the most expensive NFL cards in the world? How is everybody doing today? It's Sports Hollow back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the most expensive NFL cards in the world. Let's not waste any time, and let's get straight into it. Starting it off with a Topps Bart Starr card. Now, for those who don't know, Bart Starr was a quarterback who played for the Green Bay Packers. He played for 15 seasons and was a 4-time Pro Bowler, a 5-time NFL champ, a 2-time Super Bowl champ, and most importantly, a Hall of Famer. One reason why I would believe this card is so expensive is not just because of how good of a player Starr was, but also because he was the man that helped the Packers win the first Super Bowl ever. This card was sold at the Heritage Auction in 2017 for a whopping $288,000. Now, if you think this is really expensive, buckle up, because we're just getting started. Next up on the list is Tom Brady's rookie card. Now, as we all know, when Brady first came into the league, nobody thought he would turn out to be the stud that he is today. He was drafted in the irrelevant part of the draft, and it seemed like he wouldn't even be able to make it as a starting quarterback. Now, at the time, I wouldn't be surprised if this card was worth like $5. Nowadays, though, this costs a fortune. In April of 2021, the card was sold at the Golden Auction for $312,000. Now, I wonder how much this card would have been worth when Brady announced his retirement. The football he threw for what we thought was his last touchdown ever sold for $518,000. So think about the price of this card once Brady hangs up the cleats for good. Next up on the list is a top Jim Brown rookie card. Now, Jim Brown was by far one of the best, if not the best running back of his generation. The man would run well over 1,000 yards per season, and for majority of his career, he ran 100 yards per game. He is also a 9-time Pro Bowler, 8-time All-Pro, an NFL champion, and plenty more awards. So obviously his card must be worth a ton of money, right? Absolutely. The card is worth $358,500. Not only is it this expensive, but it is one of the most valuable football cards that isn't a quarterback. And think about how old this card is. It is 64 years old. I'm pretty sure if you're holding any memorabilia that is that old, you better do some research to see how much money you have in your hand. Jim Brown was truly an exceptional player, which explains why this card sold for so much cash. Speaking of how old cards are, next up on the list is a Bronco Nagorski Chili rookie card. Before we get to the card, let's talk about Nagorski. The man is one of the most recognizable stars in football due to how much of a beast he was. The man was a 3-time NFL champion, 4-time All-Pro, and is a Hall of Famer. Nagorski's card is worth $750,000. One of the reasons why this card is so expensive is not only because of how good of a career Nagorski had, but also it's because this card is one of the oldest football cards that was ever made. The card was made in 1935, which means it's 87 years old. You're probably asking yourself, how many more of them are left in the world? Well, I did some research and didn't find anything recent. In 2013, it was told that there were only 135 of them left in the world. It's been 9 years since that was said, so who knows how many of them are still around today. Let me know down in the comments if you perhaps know. That would be well appreciated. Next up on the list is, once again, Tom Brady. This time, it's his Playoff Contenders Championship Ticket autographed rookie card. This card was made back in 2000, and it's safe to say, whoever owns one of these is most definitely a millionaire. This card was sold at Leland's auction in 2021 for a whopping $3.1 million. And as well it should. Brady has had one of the greatest careers of all time, and he'll surely crack the millions. Now, like I said for his rookie card, think about how much money this card will be worth once Brady retires. It might potentially pass the most expensive NFL card of all time. Speaking of which, the most expensive NFL card of all time is a signed Patrick Mahomes National Treasures Platinum Rookie card. I'm going to be honest with you. When I saw how much this card was worth, I was shocked and confused. I'll explain in a minute. But anyways, this Patrick Mahomes card sold for $4.3 million in 2021. $4.3 million. Personally, I was a bit confused because out of every NFL player out there with a rare card, Patrick Mahomes' card stood out on top. Not trying to hate on Mahomes because let's be honest, he's one of the best QBs as of right now, and who wouldn't want to have his autograph? But I did not expect his card to be that pricey. Would you guys say this is an overpriced card? Let me know in the comments. Besides that will be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want a part 2 of this video, or if you want me to do it in another sport like the NBA or the MLB. And as usual, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm out.